I'm Alexis Gonzalez, and this is 489 News. This month, our featured organization at Hayes High is HHITA. 489 News reporter Ethan Shippey caught up with sponsor Chris Dingle to learn more about this program.
Okay, Mr. Dinkle, what is HHITA?
HHITA is a student organization. It stands for Hayes High Industrial Tech Association. Our technology courses offer students the ability to come in during work nights or outside school to promote and develop technology projects, such as one of the things we do are the electric cars. We do some 3D printing. We also allow students to create 3D models, architectural working drawings. And it's all centered around career-based projects and allow students to explore those areas which they might want to pursue post-secondary and career.
Okay, how long has your program been going on?
We've had HHITA for probably about 20 years. I started this about a year and a half after I started teaching here, and I've been here 21, so we've been here about 20 years.
All right, and how do you fund this program?
Funding is done by students. We acquire funding in a couple different avenues. Number one, we design and print shirts. Gone Logo does a lot of design work for us so that we can spend our time on printing. We do have some donors throughout the community, such as the electric cooperatives, and some local businesses that support us, either through work and labor or technology, knowledge. And then we have a few people that donate some do some monetary donations to us to help support the program, which allows us to purchase equipment. That's the way we purchased one of our 3D printers. Allows us to purchase supplies and travel expenses for electric car and student projects.
What do you hope to teach kids through this program?
Well, hopefully we're providing an avenue for students to promote technology, understand where technology is in their environment, career-wise, what kind of opportunities they have for future post-secondary or careers, how it relates to medical field, how it relates to technology relates to the computer, drafting, and provide students just the opportunity to explore, to learn, to create some interest, take ownership in a program, learn some leadership skills. They can direct students, and it's student ownership of the program as well.
And what do you think your students enjoy most about your program?
You know, I think there's a lot of things that they really benefit from, but I think most of all, they really enjoy the ability to explore, to learn things that are of interest in themselves, and they can do it in an unthreatening environment, and they get to spend time building new relationships, some friendships. They can do it after school, where they might see me in a little bit different environment than the school environment. But there's just a ton of benefits, and I think the students not only themselves benefit, but they enjoy that environment too outside school.
Okay. Or what do you have to say to a student who is thinking about joining HHITA?
Say, just show up on our work nights, come down and talk to some of the students. I think you get the best perspective when you talk to one of our students, one of our student officers, and observe what we do, how we interact, and come to some of our events.
Okay, thanks.
You're welcome. Thank you.
At the end of January, Hayes Middle School threw a benefit fundraiser for Taylor Wiedenhaf, who is battling Hodgkin's lymphoma. Here's more on the story.
Tonight, Taylor Wiedenhaf and her family hosted a fundraiser for the community to help support Taylor through the duration of her cancer.
Hi, I'm Julie Wiedenhaf.
I'm Brandon Wiedenhaf.
We're Taylor's parents. I think it just makes you appreciate her all the more, and you don't take things for granted.
Yeah, I agree. Definitely feel like there's more important things in life than just going to work every day or going to school every day. At some point in time, you realize that you've got to slow down and appreciate your family, and you got to appreciate, what you're given, and because it can be taken away at any time. I love her. This thing has made us very close to her.
I I also got a chance to speak with Debbie Ermoyan, one of Taylor's teachers at Hayes Middle School.
The question was asked of me, how's Taylor keeping up with her work? Across the board, that kid is phenomenal. She has a work ethic like no other. Everything has, so far for me, and for others as well, I know, she has straight A's. So she's smart, she's hardworking, and her attitude is just excellent. And I'm very, very proud of her and proud to be her teacher.
I got to interview a few of Taylor's friends about their relationship with her.
Just made us closer.
Yeah. We're always here for you.
And we love you.
Yeah, love you, Taylor. And you're awesome.
The girls also said they made a pillowcase with messages on it and a goodie basket for Taylor. And finally, I got to speak with Taylor Wheatonhalf, who has been battling Hodgkin's lymphoma for 8 months now.
How did you find out you had cancer?
Well, it started in about June with just itching all over my body, and we couldn't figure out what it was. We thought it was allergies. We tried countless different medicines to try and get it to stop. And then one of my lymph nodes in my neck, like right here, swelled up during volleyball season. And we went to the doctors and they gave me some antibiotics and they went away. And they're like, cancer doesn't go away. So we had met with the doctor a couple weeks beforehand. And she was like, it could be this, 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 and this, but she never said cancer, because cancer doesn't go away. And that's what was really weird about the first with the lymph nodes that went away. And so they did the biopsy and it came back Hodgkin's lymphoma.
What is your treatment plan?
I'm almost done with treatment, actually. I have to go back on Monday, and then I'm done with chemo. And then we go back 3 weeks later for a scan to make sure everything is still clear.
Julie also shared with me the amount of support from the community has been overwhelming and fantastic. We never expected this great of a turnout. In attendance, we had about 500 people, and all the money that was donated will be used for medical expenses. The Wheatonhalf family would like to thank everyone for attending the benefit. They are now happy to report that Taylor is cancer-free. This has been Ashley Boland reporting for 489 News.
This spring, USD 49 is asking voters to decide on a $94 million bond issue for district-wide facility improvement. And passing a bond issue to address needed improvements and additions to USD 49 facilities is long overdue, as the district has not had a significant improvement bond issue passed since 1977. This bond issue addresses safety and security as well as accessibility standards throughout the district, based on recommendations of the Facility Needs Committee. The board will be hosting town hall meetings at the various district buildings, which the community is encouraged to attend leading up to the vote in spring 2016. For more information, go to the district's website at www.usd489.com. 489 News reporter Cassie Quinby spoke with Mr. Gasper and students about the upcoming spring play, You Can't Take It With You, which will occur March 10th through the 12th. Here's more on the story.
Since December, Hayes High students have been working to prepare this year's spring play, You Can't Take It With You, the story of a girl from an eccentric family who falls in love with a boy from a wealthy, more conservative family. Here's a preview.
The United States government is all I can say.
Watch out for those snakes.
Oh my God!
Well, that's the fiction.
How's that, Essie? Fine, Ed.
You asked Grandpa about us having a baby yet?
Oh yes, he said to go right ahead. Mr. Kalinha?
My Pavlova.
Well, if you'll excuse us, Mr. Kalenka.
My little Alice. Never before have I seen you look so magnificent.
Thank you. Tony, this is Mr. Kalenka, Essie's dancing teacher. Mr. Kirby?
How do you do? How do you do?
This year's spring play is called You Can't Take It With You. It has a cast of 19 people. It's primarily about a family that's living through the Depression. They pretty well are living on a day-to-day type basis. They're not really too concerned about money, just kind of an eccentric family that just kind of are following their passion of what they want to do. Into their life comes a rich family that's a little bit more stodgy, a little bit more conservative. And so when the two children meet up, there's definitely a difference between the two families. One is eccentric, one is not quite quite the same. So they kind of have a little conflict.
I'm Madison Crease, and I play Penny, who is the mother of Alice. I'm also his daughter. She's very eccentric, and she loves fun, and her hobbies are writing and painting, even though she's awful at it. And all she wants is for her daughter to be happy, and she ends up ruining it.
I'm Jared Tome. I'm Martin Vanderhoff, and I'm the grandpa of everyone. I'm her father. And he's very witty, and he kind of ties the whole family together.
I'm Aniston Weber, and I'm Alice Sycamore. My character is very nervous and normal compared to the rest of them. She falls in love with someone who is not like the rest of her family, and she tries to bring him over, and they're just completely weird. And his family doesn't fit in well with her family, and that causes a whole fiasco. I have a hard time getting other people to adjust to them and understanding them.
Well, You Can't Take It With You is a play I've wanted to do for a long time. It's always been one of my favorites. There's a lot of themes that are still relevant today, and so that's why I kind of like the play just in general. So it's a very entertaining play. People are going to, I think, going to get a laugh out of it. If they really start thinking about the message, I think they're going to find that the message is very strong, that sometimes it's more important to pursue happiness versus pursuing wealth.
You Can't Take It With You will be showing March 10th through 12th here at 12th Street Auditorium. You can purchase your tickets at the Hayes High office. Students are $3 in advance and $4 at the door, and adults are $5 in advance and $6 at the door. Reporting for 489 News, this has been Cassandra Quimby.
Hayes High alumni Alex Munch recently opened up a new gym here in Hayes. Reporter Dylan went out to speak with him about his career.
Alex Munch has really strived for greatness since he graduated in 2013 from Hayes High School. Let's take a look at his new gym, Munch Fitness.
I was trying to get it how I live. I want them dead presidents. I want to pull up, head spin, get fly. I got 6 jobs, I don't get tired. I don't get tired. I don't get tired. I don't get tired. Get fly. I got 6 jobs, I don't get full-time father, full-time artist. Ex-guard, he said grind harder, learn from every time you ever fail. If it never failed, just grind smarter. Iron sharpened, you the dag on they hindquarters, and they all acting. Rap game, I'm a pallbearer. Kill me, get a call after. First look, it was all laughter. Kevin Gates, no small matter, made men believe when they didn't believe. Dive in the crowd, no safety holders. Got in the booth, no safety on it. Aim and I shoot for the stars. Got the award, I ain't win no awards. Only meaning one thing, don't get tired, I go hard. I was trying to get it how I live. I want them dead presidents. I want to pull up, head spin, get fly. I got 6 jobs, I don't get tired. I don't get.
Was bodybuilding and physique always the plan for you?
No, yes and no. You know, at first I was originally planning on being a chiropractor, and it just so happened to work out so well. You know, I was lucky enough to do what I love now.
How many bodybuilding competitions have you competed in?
As a teenager, I competed in 8 of them and won 4 in the adult category. And then from there, I got noticed by local fitness photographers, and I did my first photo shoot in Denver, Colorado, I think when I was 17 or 18. And from there, I got signed with Silver Model Management out of New York City, and it just kind of took off from there.
That's actually a really good amount for how young you were. How hectic does your diet have to be?
Oh, it's pretty hectic, but I like eating good, and I don't really like, you know, eating out and eating sweets and all that kind of stuff. So it's easier for me than it would be for a normal person, but it's pretty strict. I mean, you got to be on a diet for at least 12 weeks. You know, you can't cheat or it messes everything up. So it gets pretty hectic. You get pretty grouchy at times.
I would too. What's the reason why you decided to stay local with the gym when you could put it anywhere else?
Oh, I just love Hayes. You know, I love the small town feel. I go to a lot of big cities and I don't like it. I don't like getting out of Hayes for some reason. You know, if I'm gone more than 3 days, I miss it, and I just love the small town feel. I love this community, and I love being a part of it, and I love giving back to it. So,
what kind of equipment do you have that makes your gym better than the others?
We have multiple like sectionalized machines that most other gyms don't have. We also have the plate loaded option machine, which I know no other gym in town has those. And just the quality of our equipment just blows everybody out of the water as well.
What are those?
The machines, like the plate loaded chest press and everything that you load a plate onto that have coveraging, which means it comes together with the body. You know, it comes together with like your natural range of motion. And only Cybex does that, and no other place in town has Cybex. So.
What was the process for this? Like, how long did it take to plan it out?
I've been planning it for like a year and a half now, but we couldn't get land at first. You know, it just took us a while. But once we got land, it set off and only took like 5 months to get this place going. So.
That's awesome. Honestly, if you think about it, that's not long at all. What kind of different memberships do you have?
It's anywhere from like 29 to 49 bucks a month. Just depends if you want to add tanning or, you know, a bunch of different options. Well, for students, like high school students, college students, it's $29 a month, and it goes by 3-month increments. So there's a bunch of different membership options. Just gonna have to come check it out.
Now that we've shown you some of the opportunities they have here at Munch Fitness, maybe you should come check it out yourself.
For the latest headlines from around the district, go to our website at 489news.com. You can also follow us on Facebook or Twitter at 489news. Thanks for watching.
Okay, so we have some habanero peppers here. This is for our show, Challenge Time, and you can check it out. We have 9, 3 for each, and we have our milk ready, but the first person to drink from the milk loses. Yep. 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh my god, this is like the worst.
Oh, this is the worst. This is way worse than jalapenos. It's making my ears burn. Ah. It doesn't even taste good. Okay, I'm at 3. You're crazy. I'm drinking my milk, I don't care. I drink 3. Oh my god.
Milk is so bad too.
Alrighty, well, that concludes I can't even talk. Habanero peppers. Thank you for watching. Go try them yourself. They're really fun. Don't. Do it. And we'll see you next time.